Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to cloud test lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
At least are you guys able to understand the diagram which I have sent?
Yes.
Did you have any issues in understanding the program? Yeah, but you guys are supposed to practice on it. Yeah, that's okay. At least if you guys are able to understand, then practice at your leisure time. Okay, then start our today's class. Hey, Tere.
Hey, I was just wondering, will it make a difference if you use Tomcat 7.0 or not? Or
I'm sorry.
I was asking, do it make a difference if you use Tomcat 7.0?
It won't. There won't be any issues.
Okay, that's what I used for the Project 7.
Okay. Yeah, I guess 7.0 was released with JDK 7.
Yes.
So you'll be good to use Java 6. No issues.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So anyway, ultimately we'll move to the application server later, but at the time we are supposed to use JBoss application server, and we'll take a look at the issues at that level. And the last one, custom tags. Yesterday we have seen using the tag library. By using taglib directive, we are able to mention the custom tags that are available within our JSTL. So JSTL itself consists of standard tag library. It consists of certain standard tags which we have used directly within our JSP page. But what about tags? Let us say if we want some additional feature, whichever was not available from our JSTL standard tag library. Or let us say I want to display some information. Whenever a user has entered his username and password, I want to display a welcome message by using tag library instead of Java code, because we are not supposed to write scriptlet code. Not only the welcome message, you can just enhance the code and you can write any kind of business logic for your requirement. But in my current case, what I am doing is from my login page, I'll submit the request. Just a second. Okay. Just give me a second, please. Probably I might have deleted the login page from my JSTL project. Oops. Okay. Until now, I'm preparing some Hibernate project, so I'm confused between the JSP payers in that and JSTL project. Anyway, so from my start page, I'm just submitting the username, and the username will be submitted to the servlet, and from my servlet, I will redirect the request to another JSP page. So let us say I have entered Steve here, and I have clicked on the click button. Probably the name was wrong. Name is custom servlet with C capital letter. Let me submit one more time. Steve. So here you can see that I have printed the message, welcome user Steve. So this message was printed by using custom tags instead of writing the normal scripted code. But we don't have any JSTL standard tag library available to display the message like welcome user. So that means we want to write our own tags, nothing but we need to write a custom tag. To write a custom tag, see, until now we have verified some login page, if condition or for each condition or choose condition. We have used the JSTL tags and we have specified certain attributes with each and every tag name. So that means during the compilation process or the JSP converted Java file at that level, it will, so currently the tag name was choose, or let us say the tag name was choose or when, and you have the test condition called test. So how it will map to the Java class, that will be based on this particular URI. So the URI represents a unique identification for a TLD file. TLD nothing but tag library descriptor file. Whenever you are writing some JSP tags, you have used JSP colon use bean or JSP colon property, get property or set property. So at that time, JSP spec knows that those are available from the standard itself, standard actions, and it was able to resolve the call and it can generate the Java code directly. But these are from JSTL, Java Standard Tag Library, not from the JSP spec, actual specification. So you need to specify that where exactly the corresponding Java code was available. That will be specified by using a file called TLD file. TLD nothing but your tag library descriptor file, which contains information about how your JSP tags or how your tags map to Java classes. So that means whenever this tag was processed, whenever your compiler was trying to process this tag to generate a Java code, it will call the corresponding Java code which was available in a TLD file. Currently, the TLD file was available in our libraries. This is our TLD file. TLD file consists of, in terms of XML data, taglib is the root element, and inside that it will contain, you can see, many elements. So the first one is taglib version. What kind of tag library are you going to use? And the next one, short name. Short name is nothing but you are going to mention a prefix in our JSP page. The short name suggests what prefix that you are supposed to use within your JSP page to access all the tags. The next one is tag. Your tag consists of all the information related to your tag name and also the corresponding Java class. And the next one is URI. URI, which identifies uniquely a TLD file, and URI will be used to specify within your taglib directive. With each tag, you can see that this is one dot star, which means many number of tags you can have within the same tag library. So that means all those tags are related to same URI. Whenever you want to access those tags, you need to specify the taglib directive with this URI. The next one is name to be used in the JSP page, which is nothing but your tag library. So your tag name, your actual name. So in this case, you can see that custom is my tag name. Tag library version, this is just like the normal version that will be specified by your TLD namespace. I'll show that to you in the actual TLD file. And the next one, attribute. So here you can see that for when tag, when is the tag name and test is the attribute. So with each and every tag, you can have certain number of attributes that also you are supposed to specify within your TLD file. So attribute will be specified and it consists of certain other parameters. The first one is name. What is the name of the attribute? And the next one is whether it is a required attribute or not. And the last one is type, what kind of data that it can contain. And the next one is tag class. Tag class is nothing but your actual Java class, which you are going to write while extending simple tag support class. So whenever you are writing a tag class on your own, you are supposed to extend one class, which is simple tag support. And you need to override a method called, I guess the method name was doTag. We'll take a look at that one. And the last one is body content. The body content specifies whether the tag can contain a body or not. That means, let us say within our when tag, you can see that you have written some kind of body. This is nothing but the body of when tag. If at all, if you have specified the body content as empty, then this will be going to throw an error specifying that your tag library has specified that your tag shouldn't contain a body. So currently, I'm just verifying the choose tag. Go to that particular code. You can see that the top level, which is tag library, it consists of certain namespaces and display name, tag library version, and the short name, nothing but your preferred name, which you need to use as prefix, and your actual URI. See here, the URI was specified in a HTTP format, URL format, but it shouldn't be it's not required to be in a URL format. You can just use of normal names as well. You can just specify normal name at this level, and you can refer the same within your taglib directive. So let us take a look at one tag. Currently, we are verifying the for each tag. So the first one is tag, which is nothing but at this level. It should contain a name and attribute and the corresponding tag class. It can also contain some description about your tag, and currently the name of the tag is for each tag, and the tag class is org.apache.taglibs.standards.tag.rt.co. for each tag. So this particular class was available within your jar file itself. So those are not custom tags because it was already provided by the standard tag library itself. And here body content they have specified as JSP, which means it can contain any kind of JSP tags. The next level is attribute level. Attribute, again, it consists of a description and also a name. So your for each will consist of items. Required, it is false, which means this is not a required field, but still this was required to iterate the for each collection. And the type is, it can be any type because we have specified that as java.lang.object, and also it consists of certain other parameters. No need to worry about those stuff. Similarly, it consists of one more attribute because your for each consists of 3 or 4 attributes. The first one is items. It also consists of variable. It also consists of some kind of variable status. Variable status. Currently this particular TLD file was looking like a big one because it consists of all the tags related to our core tag library. But whenever we are writing, let us say we want to write a custom tag. So that means we are supposed to write a TLD file on our own. Currently I have written a small TLD file and I have placed in web-inf folder. So the TLD name is custom.tld, and you can see that my tag library consists of only one tag. Here I have mentioned about taglib version, short name, and URI. You can see that I didn't use the URL format. And inside the tag, the name of the tag is custom, and the corresponding tag class is com.custom.tags.customTagHandler. And the body content I have specified as empty, which means my tag shouldn't contain any body content. It accepts one parameter, which is nothing but one attribute, which is username, and I have specified the required value as false. That means the attribute is not mandatory. Whenever you have specified that's fine, Vijay. Whenever we have written some kind of tag library files, you need to inform to the container. See, currently you have written a TLD file and you have placed at WebINF level. But your container has to understand you have written one TLD file and that it was supposed to process this particular TLD file whenever it has encountered the tag on the JSP page. So for that purpose only, you need to configure in your web.xml about the tag library details. So here JSP config consists of an inner element taglib, and here you will specify the taglib location and the taglib URI. But after 2.0 JSP spec, once they have released JSP spec 2.0, it's not required for you to specify the taglib details in the web.xml file. Your container will be going to verify at 4 levels. The first one is the WebINF level, and the next one is within your jar files, and also within your meta-inf folder, and also the meta-inf folder which you have within your web content. So your container will take a look at all the 4 places, and it will identify are there any .tld files available. If at all, if the .tld file was available, the container will make a note of all the tags or the URI to the class mapping, and it can easily resolve the call from your JSP page. So that means after JSP spec 2.0, it's not required for us to specify the taglib details within our web.xml file. So currently my URI name is custom tags. Come back to my custom tag.jsp file. So here you can see that I have declared a tag library and I have given some prefix and I have used the same URI because I want to use the tag from this URI. So when I place CUS:, you can see that my tag library consists of only one tag. That's what it has displayed as custom. So custom accepts a parameter called username, and I have specified the value also as param.username. Param nothing but request parameter. So when it has encountered this tag processing by your container, it will take a look at this one and it will come back to this level and it will identify the corresponding tag class, which is nothing but your custom tag handler, open custom tag handler. So your custom tag handler, you just need to extend a class simple tag support and you need to override the do tag code, do tag method. So the do tag method will be called by your container, and whatever the response that you have prepared from your do tag, it will be displayed to the user. And one more thing is, within your custom tag handler, you need to have setter methods for all your properties or all your attributes. So currently you can see that I have declared a username because username is custom tag. Username is my attribute. So whenever it has encountered this tag execution, it will see that username is an attribute and it will see username was available as a property here also, and it will call the set username method. The setter name method will be called by the data whatever that we have associated in the JSP page. So currently you can see that it has executed the set username and custom tag setter method calling, and it has set the name value to your username property. Once after that, it will call the do tag method. The do tag method, currently I'm just writing one statement, custom tag method code executing, and after that I am retrieving JSP context. Get JSP context is a method which is available in your simple tag support, which provides access to your page context. Page context nothing but the page level element access. And from page context, I'm asking the output stream. And I'm writing some information. So whatever the information that you have written, it will be replaced at the tag level. So it will be replaced at this level and it will be printed because we are writing the stream to the output. So when the execution has started, it will first call the set username. That means username was available. So I can retrieve the username in another method. You can see the custom tag setting method called Steve. After that, custom tag method code executing. This method code has executed. And once after that, we have prepared the message, welcome user with username. That's what got displayed to the front end. I have provided one another tag library, which is nothing but your XML tag library. Just take a look at this XML tag library and identify how to parse or how to use for each. How to use for each tag and how to parse the XML. Did you guys able to understand the flow for JDBC and servlet mapping? Did anyone had issues in understanding or going through the code? Okay, then, yeah, that's fine. And you guys supposed to work on this particular example. You just need to add one more method at your Java level, and you need to create one more registration page to the front end. And once after that, submit the request to the servlet and process in the same way which we have used for retrieving the details. See, all that you are doing is writing two methods. The first one is insert details at your DAO level, and the next one is insert employee details at your processor level. All the remaining stuff you are already familiar. We have already seen how to write the servlet or how to call the data, so how to pass the data to the servlet from your JSP page, or else submitting the response back to the client. So we are all familiar with all those scenarios. Yeah, Vijay. Okay, then start our next topic, which is Hibernate. Before that, our Sunday's class, it will be at 7 p.m. I'm sorry. It won't take more than 1.5 hours. We are just going to cover one small topic, which is log4j. So probably we'll complete within 1.5 hours to 2 hours. And those who have issues or doubts, attend on Saturday. It will be at 10:30 a.m. EST. This is just like an optional class. If you guys have doubts, attend at the same time, 10:30. If at all, if you guys didn't show up, I'll wait up to 15 minutes and I'll leave from the chat. I'll send a common email tomorrow morning with the link details. Oh yeah, it's just an optional class for Saturday. So only those people who have doubts, you can just join, or else it's not required for join at all. Come back to our login page program, which we have discussed for our servlets. So here, our JSP is submitted to servlet, and then which will be submitted in turn to login processor contacts DAO, which will interact with our database. Normally, when we are using the JDBC code, Java Database Connectivity code, come back to our JDBC diagram. So our Java will be asking the driver manager to provide a connection, and your connection driver manager will provide a connection which will interact with the database. But once a connection has used or utilized, let us say we have opened a connection and we have executed the SQL statement, and we are done with the particular client request, and we are going to close the connection. So the issue with this approach is you need to open the connection and close the connection for each and every client request. So that means you are using the network resources, and you're also using the CPU cycle. If the database was available outside your box, normally application tier and database tier, they won't be at the same level. Both will be at a different level only. So that means you are issuing the commands or the connection over the network, and the connection will be closed each and every time for each and every client request. That is just like a wastage of resource and also CPU cycle. And one more issue with respect to our JDBC. When you have retrieved the data, see, normally within our Java means you will only work on the object level, but not at the database column level. But with respect to JDBC, you are supposed to send a command or send an SQL query to the database, and you need to fetch the data in terms of only a result set object. That means you need to convert it back to an object. That's what we have done for our JDBC code. Take a look at our servlet.
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website H2Kinfosys.com. On our website H2Kinfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.